that when Jahm bin Safwan, he tried to give da'wah to the atheists, the Hindu philosophers and the Hindu atheist known as the Sumaniya. When he was giving them da'wah, these are atheists, they don't believe in a God. So he was trying to convince them regarding a God. So which argument did he use? The argument of the Greek philosophers. So he argued with them. And those principles were respected by, of course, the atheists and the kuffar and other than them. So he used those arguments to convince them that this universe is a substance that has incidental attributes, that has a'rad, or those incidental attributes or attributes that are present within the universe. And events take place. And they take place within the context of time. And they take place within the context of a place. Time and place, and all of these, he put them together. And he said, therefore, anything that has any of these features, such as being a substance, events taking place, hawadith, events taking place, and they are a substance, jawhar, or a body, a jism, then anything like this, you have to agree with me, has to have a creator. Because the universe, he proved that the universe is of course a substance, and within it are planetary bodies. Within it are, all of these things that we see around us, like the sun and the moon and the stars and the planets and so on. So therefore these are bodies. These bodies or this substance, this in it of itself is a proof that it must have been created. So he convinced them. They accepted. Khalas, these are created. So now you describe to us your creator. All right? So of course, when he now has to describe the creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to them, what does he have to say? He has to say that our Lord, that he speaks, he ascends, he gets angry, he becomes pleased, he rewards, and he creates, and so on and so forth. They said, hold on, aren't these events taking place in your creator also? So he speaks, يعني that he speaks when he wants, to whomever he wants. Yes. So therefore, this is an occurrence that is taking place, is it not? So they turned the tables on him and they bamboozled him, Jahm bin Safwan. So what did he do? He abandoned the salah. Stopped praying. So then he came back to them after 40 days without any salah, no praying, because he used the basis of kufr to begin with. So when they turned the tables upon him and they said, well, these same attributes that you are giving to the universe and these same principles that you are using, that now these same principles, we can apply them upon your creator. So this was the foundation that they used. That foundation in actuality has not changed till this day. The Ash'ariyah of today are upon those very same principles, but with other words. They will hide them and they will veil them. And they have scholars who have codified this for them, like Al-Razi, Fakhruddin Al-Razi, or Al-Juwayni, or Al-Ghazali. All of these types of individuals have codified these principles for them, and they remain till this day. They haven't changed. So then he went back to them, and he said, it's true. And this is why our Lord, he has no attributes. He is not above. It is like the relationship of the body to the soul. Because they accepted that there is such a thing as a soul. So he told them that this is like the body and the soul. Can you feel the soul? Can you perceive the soul? Can you touch the soul? How is the soul as compared to the body? He said, likewise is Allah. Allah is all pervasive. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in every place. So now he denies the istiwa of Allah, and he denies that Allah and the ulu of Allah and the highness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala above his creation. So he entered into that discussion with them. So he said, and this Lord, he does not speak. He does not speak. He has no kalam. And the Quran is created. And everything of his attributes, or all of those things that are associated with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or ascribed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all of them are created. So this is how Jahm bin Safwan began. And this is why the ulama made takfir of him. And this is, of course, why he was executed. The Mu'tazila actually did not change too much from the same ideology. That principle is still with them. Anything wherein, or anything in which there is events that take place, then for them that thing is a body, and that body is created. And likewise, they came up with some more principles that really led to the same conclusion. The Ashari of today have the very same principles. So the cover that they used was what? Even though this is the foundation, you can see that foundation is what? Greek philosophy. But the cover they used to convince us is what? Tanzih. That we are freeing Allah from imperfections and deficiencies and attributes of the creation. That's what we're doing. So this is the cover that they use. But in reality, those foundations are with them. So they came up, as he mentions,